Hey there, coaches. Welcome to day 5 of Rock Your Biz Bootcamp 2.0. Today, we're going to be talking about something that is so important that is really going to be the key to success in this business. We're in network marketing, relationship marketing. It's all about building relationships, and that's, like I said, what's going to lead to success. So, today, we're going to be talking about forming, sharing versus selling, and sharing stories. These are all going to tie together and you'll see how in a minute. But first, I wanted to just discuss the topic of forming. Forming basically means you're getting to know someone. It's an acronym that you can use that Danny Johnson teaches on how to build relationships with people and how to get to know people. And this is not in a way to be manipulative. It's not in a way to just get to know people so that you can, invite them to our challenge group. This is just a guideline on how to get to know people because not everyone is extroverted. Some people are more introverted and they don't know what questions to say when, getting to know someone. I know for me, this is how it was for me at first. I've always been really good at making friends, but I never really knew exactly what kind of questions to ask people to get to know them. So, forming is just something that you're going to do anytime before you talk to anyone about a challenge group, anytime you meet someone new. You always want to make sure that you start with the relationship first. That's the whole key of forming, you guys. Because you wouldn't invite someone to your birthday party if you didn't know them. So you got to kind of think of it this way when it comes to the challenge groups. If you don't know them that well, you're probably not going to want to invite them to your challenge group. So think of it that way with the birthday comparison. So the acronym FORM stands for family, occupation, recreation, and then M is the message. For sorry. So the F stands for family, like I said. So when it comes to starting off a conversation, ask people about their family, where they're from, if they have a big family, if they're close to their family, are you married, do you have kids? Dig deeper and ask questions about that kind of stuff. The O is their occupation, what they do for work, what do they like about it, what do they not like about it. How long have they been doing it? What else have they done before? If that's their dream job or if they're looking to do something else. And then R is recreation. So that's like what they like to do for fun. What are their interests? What are their strengths? Um, do they work out? And that's when it's the perfect segue into delivering the M, which is the message. Whenever you're asking someone, about what they do for fun, if they work out, stuff like that, you don't even have to ask them if they work out. They can ask you what you do for fun back, or you could just say, I like to work out in my spare time. And then that's the perfect way to bring up a challenge group and segue in it. Oh, by the way, like if they just told you that they haven't worked out in a while, but they're really wanting to get back into it, they just haven't gotten the motivation. All you have to say is, oh, by the way, I'm hosting this fitness group coming up where you can join a big group of us where we can stay accountable and motivated together. And, I've been able to reach goals that I never thought was possible, in this type of group. I would love to have you. Can I tell you more about it? So you always want to look at that, the R and the M, as trying to go to the segue of delivering the message. Now, sometimes it's not always going to work perfectly like that. All conversations are going to be differently. But I like to just say, oh, by the way, oh my gosh, did I tell you about this new exciting thing that I'm doing? Stuff like that. And like I said, you guys, this is just an outline of suggestions on the kind of questions to ask when you're getting to know people. Melissa and I have talked about this before a lot. By no means is this like an exact step-by-step thing that you have to follow. Like, you don't want to get so obsessed with, oh, did I ask them the F questions? Did I ask them the O? Did I ask them about the R? You don't have to obsess about it. This is just a guideline. The whole key is relationships first and then business. So just remember that when it comes to forming. There's going to be some resources that I'll attach with this that are in the Dropbox on forming people, what kind of questions to say, and then how to deliver the invite. And then next, what I wanted to do is just talk about sharing versus selling and storytelling. Like I've been telling you guys since we started this boot camp, This business is not about selling to people. This business is about sharing your story and the story of other people. And that's where the whole relationship thing comes in as well. Um, you don't want to just mass invite a bunch of people telling them about how you have this new product that you tried out and here's the link to buy it. It's not all about that, guys. It's about talking to people, sharing your stories with them, and that's exactly what you're going to do as you're building these relationships and forming. And you're going to share stories of other people's successes with them. And stories are where it really comes in, guys. You can talk all day about facts and figures, and Shakeology does this and Shakeology does that, and it has this ingredient and this benefit, and this new PIO program has 6 workout DVDs. No one cares about that stuff. No one cares about all the technical things. No one cares about how many ingredients are in Shakeology. They want to know the stories of how it's impacting your life and other people's lives, because those stories give them hope that they can have the same type of story. And you want to be able to tell them stories of people that they can relate to. So if they're a 40-year-old single mom that doesn't have a lot of time and maybe needs some more money to help support their kids, then tell them about someone else in a similar situation. And if you don't know any stories yet, then you work with your sponsor on those stories. There's some stories in the Dropbox that you can share as well, you guys. They're in the inviting and sharing folder. And you're going to get these stories built up as you have your own challenge groups and your own coaches. You're going to have testimonials that you're going to build up that you can share. But for now, just share other stories of people on the team. And like I said, work with your sponsor. Because Danny Johnson always says, facts tell and stories sell. So if we really want to, reach out to these people like we've been saying that we want to do and really help them with their goals, then we have to care about them. We have to put the relationship first. We have to share stories with them, and don't sell to them, you guys. Put the relationship first, always. It's always about sharing. It's not about selling. It's always about storytelling, not about telling facts. So I really just hope you guys can remember those key things from today. So just as a quick review, forming is something you're always going to do at the beginning of any conversation you have before you invite someone. Family, occupation, recreation, and then message. Remember to always share versus sell. And number 3, tell lots and lots and lots of stories. And again, more resources in the Dropbox on these things, you guys. I'll leave those links in the comments below, and I'll also leave your homework assignment in the comments below. And we'll be learning more about this as we progress along into the training, so don't freak out too much about what you're supposed to do with it right now. Each day is going to progress on, so you'll know what to do next. So hope this helps you guys, and have a great day.